OBS is going to cooperate. Hello, everybody. I guess it's working. I don't know. I only work here. Is it working? I couldn't tell you.
Yes, it's working.
There it goes. Welcome into the last day of November, November 30th, 2024. It is a miracle this year has gone by so quick. We have special guests in the house, and I'm going to be handing the hosting duties over to him real quick because, after all, it's Saturday Night Live with guest host Doug Betts. Hello, Doug. Hello, Bill. Doug leaves. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Who
Why
put it? Did he go? I don't know. Probably because I said I was going to hand the reins over to him. Doug humor. That was good. I like that. Let me see here. Haven't heard anything on the audio. Hey, I checked SpeakerBox 3 minutes before, and it was working just fine. And now it's not working. So I don't know what's going on with it. Try a Mrs. K. Try exclamation mark L. And see if that works. Yeah, the weather's not working. CD's not working. Exclamation K's not working. That's crazy that that's not working. Well, maybe I'll go to the resident expert on SpeakerBot on the panel.
Rich?
Yes, of course, Rich. No, I mean, it is kind of... Go ahead.
I never have trouble with StreamerBot working. I only have trouble with SpeakerBot working. And then usually the solution is to right-click on SpeakerBot in OBS, choose Properties, and then if it shows up in red for SpeakerBot, you just have to do the drop-down menu and reselect it. But StreamerBot should still work.
So you actually think I have my OBS set up to do that? Thank you. Sure, let me do that. Wait a minute.
Well, you'd have to have SpeakerBot connected to OBS.
SpeakerBot's connected, but it's not got its own setting in OBS. It's just connected through
Oh,
OBS.
you're just getting through desktop audio.
Correct.
The SpeakerBot broadcasts to desktop audio, and that's how you're getting it. Right?
John's asking me if I need a new computer. I think I'm good I'm good at least through the year 2999. After that though, I got to really consider getting one. So
ask if he wants a new computer operator.
Yeah.
More to the point.
That may solve the problem. You never know. You never know. Well, let me give you a quick update on Mom. I spent a couple hours with Mom today, talkative. The bruising is worse today, day 2. It's going to be worse tomorrow on day 3. But she was talking to him. We joked around. She laughed quite a bit. She did a little bit of walking. So, good spirits today. Good spirits. And we'll talk more about that like I do every night when the stream ends. I am going to... Doug, take over the show for just a moment. I'm going to go look at something.
Okay. Well, say hello to some people. I tried to say hello to everyone in Zoom earlier, so I think Doug Betts on the upper left is actually Bill. Hello, and Greg, hello.
Hello.
Chris.
Hello.
Hello. Alex.
Hello.
And Rich.
Hello.
Rich, you got a nice background there. Then in chat, let's see, I wonder if I can I actually show chat? Yeah, I can.
I'll spotlight you. Now, you would think Doug and I would have got together and planned this, but nope. This is live and unrestricted, unrehearsed. Oh, gosh.
That sounds appropriate.
Yeah.
Hello, John Aloy. Greg is in chat as well as Zoom. Third place at...
Unhearsed means you're alive. You're not in a hearse.
Yeah, that's a good point, Chris.
And if it's Hearst, you live in a castle in California coastline.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Howdy, Mrs. K.
Made out of gold, I believe.
Say again?
Is it made out of gold?
Gold. Oh, not made out of gold, but it's got a lot of gold and red, if I remember right. We rode bicycles from Hearst Castle to Solvang when I was in high school. So I'll say hello quickly to people in chat. Greg Guy, Rick Lakes, John Williams, Ski Man. Looking for other names. Jeff Ryman, Steve Dodd. Yeah, and I think the streamer bot commands aren't working. I have no idea.
I can trigger them in. I can right click and trigger the command. Test it. I don't know if it's going out over YouTube or not. I see the image, but I don't know if the audio is working. So I'm going to have a slight echo for 1 second. I'm going to go see if the audio is going out. And it is. So now I'm totally beside myself.
Why? It's working.
Only if I trigger it, though. If you put the command in, it's not working. Ghetto says he can hear it. Yeah,
then in StreamerBot, look for your. Are you connected to YouTube? But I think you already said your connections were showing right.
Yeah, I'm going to double check that. I show partially connected to 4 of the 5. I show StreamerBot's green, YouTube's green, OBS is green, and SpeakerBot is green. The only one that's red is Twitch, and I don't necessarily need to have Twitch connected.
Okay, so if you go in StreamerBot, if you go to the Platforms tab, and then the YouTube tab, and then the Account tab, does your broadcaster account show connected in there?
Actually, it does not.
Aha! Ding, ding, ding. Hello, Jim.
Which account? Hello, Jim.
I see on Friday Doug tried to do a little bit of my routine.
On Friday?
On Friday. Yes.
That was too long ago. I don't remember what you might be referring to.
Oh, well, maybe, the announcer voice thing. Yes, you too can have a voice like this.
I thought that was funny. I thought that was actually pretty funny. Speaking of
Sunday.
that, why did I save this? What was I? Oh, I know why I saved this. So, I will show after the stream something to our gracious co-host about your chat from today. You said earlier today that anyone that chatted prior to you going live would not be seen on the replay. You remember saying that?
Yeah.
It shows up. Oh, yes.
Well, I'm going to go look at that now.
Well, here, let me help you out here. Let me show you real quick.
Well, I don't think my chat would be showing from today's show. I don't think my chat would be showing yet.
Well, it was actually showing about 2 hours ago. But
that's right. Sometimes the Saturday show does show quickly.
So this is at the beginning of your show, and John Williams at 2610 Live Williams. Happy Saturday to you.
Oh.
And then your show actually starts down here when you go to your SpeakerBot stuff down there. Now nobody on YouTube can see that, so they're all scratching their heads going, what in the heck is he talking about? And that's only because I just don't want to go share it on YouTube. So yeah, it does. And that showed up about 6:10 tonight my time. I don't know I have no idea what time you stopped because I went to see my mom. So and I paused your stream so I could pick it up and watch it when I got home. However, I walk into Carrie Holzman talking because somehow from in a pause stage, it redirected me to Carrie Holzman. And yes, Jim, I didn't see the humor in that.
Oh, I do.
I didn't. So there's 2 things going on with that. 1, it was paused, and 2, even though I don't have auto direct on, and I went into YouTube Studio and I said never redirect from YouTube. Apparently that's changed because I got redirected. I walk in the door and I'm hearing this voice, and I'm like, that's not Doug. That's not Bill's music from his stream. Sam doesn't have audio on his, and I walk in here and there's Carrie, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Yeah, I just won't pause Doug from now on. John Williams says, IU. Yeah, I was running late because I wanted to see that last touchdown. And I fully agree with what he's doing by not putting the scrubs in. They're up 52-0 right now, and he's still using his regular players. And I think it's to send a message to anybody that's getting ready to play IU that they are a legitimate football team. And yes, I have on my IU shirt. You see right there, somewhere. But I'm not going to bore everybody with that. So.
Oh, I've got my auto play off, and I've had it before. I had it to go to carries before on Doug's.
I have too, and I did some research, and you can actually go into settings in, I think it was Google Chrome, and you can dig really deep, and you can go in there and tell it never allow it to be, whatever that's called. I can't remember. Too tired. Redirected. Thank you. Yes.
That's okay.
And
I know
took
that
a while.
I keep turning off closed caption on YouTube stuff, and every once in a while it miraculously enables itself.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
yes.
I think that
I
too.
do the same thing. Ghetto. Oh my goodness. Ski Man says it's currently 26. Yes, cold. Yeah, 26 degrees would be cold. I don't know what the temperature was out. I actually put a light jacket on this afternoon because it was cold outside, and I had a little bit of walk from the parking lot to get into the hospital. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a jacket on. I'll catch up with chat later. All we see is an email. Yeah, I apologize for that. I know I can go into OBS, and I know I can share that at the same time. I'm just being lazy. And I could lie to you and tell you there's technical difficulties.
It was 31 here a minute ago. It's probably a little cooler now.
Has anyone tried SpeakerBot since I re-enabled? Oh, do I have to restart that now that that's good, or should that have done it?
That should have done it.
Where 27 feels like 19. I don't know. I'm not outside, and I don't plan on going outside.
28 and feels like 15. Whee!
SpeakerBot is still not working. Oh, darn it. Oh, I got a message. Token for your YouTube has an incorrect number of scopes, parentheses 3. Try authorizing again. What?
Well, do that in SpeakerBot.
Do that in StreamerBot.
Okay, I'm in StreamerBot, and that's where I tried it from. It shows currently disconnected. So I'm going to sign in with Google.
Yep.
And I'm going to choose this account, the K-Stout 2016.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hit continue.
Make sure you select all the stuff.
Select all the stuff.
Yep.
So you didn't do that a few minutes ago?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I did that. Of course I did that. What do you mean I didn't do that?
It's supposed to auto-connect when you start the bot.
It has been. Oh, it updated the other day. I did not realize I updated it. I remember now. Oh, man. Okay, so sign in with Google. Auto check all the stuff. So I checked all the stuff. Now I'm continuing. StreamerBot logged in successfully. You have been logged into YouTube. You may now close this web page. Watch the stream go away because I'll close the wrong one.
Oh, your fault, not ours.
There we go. So the Ken worked from Sam, but the weather did not work from John. I don't know if John didn't get that in there fast enough or what, but you can give it a shot now. And
If you hear kind of an
it's stacking up over each other, but that's fine. We'll fix that problem later. At least it's working. So.
Greg Guy, it is currently 32.2 degrees
Weather's
Fahrenheit,
working.
0.1 degrees Celsius, and clear in Great Mills, Maryland.
Now, tell me again why we got that to work. Doug, you okay? You're kind of shaking your head back and forth there.
John Williams
Magical-
said
Oh.
goodbye, Ken.
Just working my neck.
Magical fingers. I told you that already.
What she said.
So I haven't watched the rest of your show. I got it back to the point when I knew I actually killed Carrie immediately, and I went back to the point where I knew where I was at based off of chat, and I will watch the rest of it. Those of you that knew there was a white Christmas tree frame in the studio is now in the garage. It does have the lights on it. I've got to do a little bit of tweaking on it. All the lights work, and then I got to figure out how to get it into the front yard. And I almost had to go back.
Skiman21632. It is currently 30 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 1.1 degrees Celsius, and clear in Denton, Maryland.
That's cold. Almost had to go back to Walmart today because Mrs. K wanted to get a star to put on top of our tree because the current star doesn't fit the theme of the blue and white and silver tree that we've got. So we're going to be looking for a star somewhere tomorrow. Big Lots, Target, and Walmart.
Just use duct tape.
Do what, Chris?
Just make it stay on with duct tape.
Well, not a question of getting it to stay on. It's a question of having the right color star. And I really need to try to find one that goes on top of that tree, but I'm not too concerned about that. And then I do have a roll of 300 lights that I'm going to try to get up on one of the trees out in the front yard. But I'm not doing that till Wednesday or Thursday when it's going to be sunshiny and 32 degrees. Wait, sunshiny 32, December. Golf.
I lit my fireplace tonight.
I saw that. It must take a lot. I bumped our thermostat up 2 more degrees because she's in there and 3 blankets, a fur coat, and an electric heater. And I asked her if she was cold. Jim's the only one that got. Everybody else is sitting there going, "What?"
That must be nice. That must be nice. Agree, because Arthur, we finally turned the heat on, but when my parents turn the heat on, it feels like it doesn't feel like turning the heat on because it's set on 67. It's basically it's on, but to me it feels like it's not.
So your air conditioner set to 67 and your heater set to 67, right?
Right now the heat is set to 67. When the air is on, it's on 68 or 69 at night and like 71 or 72 in the daytime.
All right.
So you're saying at 67 you're cold, but you're wearing a t-shirt.
And
Yes.
your house is an older house too, isn't it?
Yes,
So
it is. It was built sometime. It was built sometime in the 60s.
Oh,
So that's a fairly new house.
yeah. Considering,
Considering I live in a 150-year-old house. Because, something from the 60s is only, what? 60 years old?
Depends on the 60s when. Yes. Looks like the score is going to be 59-0. Indiana's got the ball back. I just wanted to check the score. So, Doug, are you aware on your Zoom that you leave running like I do my Zoom that you can click on the right? You can click on the 3 dots in the box, and a little box will pop up. And if you have the code to be the host, you can have a host before you get there.
John Williams said our house will be 100 years old next
I heard you saying that on
year.
your show last night. I'm not bothered by that, but
Well, you haven't given the code out to anybody, have you?
No.
Right.
So how do you when you guys said that you guys were able to test that and prove it, how did you do that without having the code?
Well, we weren't able to become the host. We could get it to the part to pop up the box to become the host if we had the code.
Oh, I see.
Come on, you know us and my words. We don't.
You have to get the code from your Zoom account online.
No, Doug has to give you the code from his Zoom account online. You can't get it.
Well, that's what I meant. We can't get it, but you have to.
Right.
You have to give it to whoever you want it.
John Williams said hello, Greg
That
Guy.
explained why I got emails saying that you guys had joined my Zoom at a
So
time
you
when I
do get notifications then.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
did not know that, but I promise you won't get any more 2 o'clock in the morning emails.
Oh, I don't see them at that time.
I know. How did you set that up to get notification when people join? Is that in
You mean
Zoom settings?
No.
Howdy, Mrs. K.
I only get the notification if I don't have Zoom open.
Oh, okay.
I do not get an email every time somebody joins. Only if somebody goes in when I'm not there.
You said you don't. You said you wouldn't see them at 2 o'clock in the morning. Does that mean you don't have your email on your phone? Or
No,
that
that
email?
means
That means he's asleep.
that means I have my phone set to
Howdy,
sleep
Mrs.
mode,
K.
and it doesn't do a notification for those things. So I'd have to actually look at the phone to see it. But it
Well, we
doesn't-
have a carryover from the Doug. We have a carryover from the Doug Betts show earlier today. We have a Brian Lightfoot joke to read. I'm not going to share my screen and share chat because I don't know how to do that. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? Anyone? Doug can share it. Hold on. I'll spotlight you so we can see it.
Ghetto Fortnite said hello, Greg Guy.
Yeah, that doesn't go through too good. And I have Zoom full screen. Anyway,
Yeah, the
answer
screen sharing
is...
doesn't.
Yeah, it's sharing. It's just horrible. I probably ought to get that set up. No answer is needed. Did you miss the part that said it was a rhetorical question? Maybe that'll be a new feature.
It's better if I actually share my screen. I think it comes through in better resolution.
Oh yeah,
now.
that might be. Oh yeah, that is readable. And your graying out works pretty good. So let me stop
My
sharing your
graying
screen. Yeah, that
out?
looks pretty good. Long Dog says sorry he was paying bills. I'll send you a couple mine to pay if you don't mind. Let me remove the spotlight. I really don't have anything for tonight. I mean, it's good that I'm pretty much all the way back. Ghetto has learned how to use SpeakerBot. Got to make some changes for that. Anyway, anybody got anything? Doug, do you have anything you'd like to discuss? And by the way, this is... Go ahead.
I guess I could show my new toy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, no, not really, and grab a bunch of notes, but okay.
No.
Itsy Bitsy drone.
DJI Neo, and I can actually fly it in the house.
Famous last words.
No, I practiced this.
You gonna fly a drone in your house?
John Williams said
Obviously,
good night,
he's
everyone.
practicing.
You too, Doug.
It's a tiny drone from.
All right, John, thank you.
Drone is tiny.
John, you should join us for Zoom afterwards.
Takes a minute for the phone to connect to it. There in the bottom left of my phone, it just showed that it's available to connect to it. It uses Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It gets its initial communication by Bluetooth. When I click connect, then my phone is going to connect to the drone's Wi-Fi broadcast.
Does that mean when you're connected to the when your phone's connected to the drone that you don't have internet connection on your
Yes.
phone?
Correct. Well, it means not through Wi-Fi. My phone, I think, still has cellular connection.
I would not think that would be the case because if your phone's connected to any Wi-Fi, whether it has internet or not, your phone doesn't. In my experience, your phone doesn't know that, so it'll just say that there's no internet available.
Could be. Let's see.
Just curious.
Oh.
I practiced this. Unable to take.
But actually, that's good because it defaults. I don't know if you can see the word follow in the center, just below the video image. It defaults to follow, which means it can follow me. So it has these different settings of follow, droney, circle, rocket, spotlight, and all of those do different automated tasks, all focused on me as the subject. But for in the house, I need to choose manual control, and I forgot to do that. So since I didn't have the drone turned towards me, it didn't, that's why it said it couldn't take off.
Does it use Bluetooth if you're outside too?
Yes.
Because the range wouldn't be that far.
Well, I have my phone with me.
Yeah, but okay.
And the controlling, when controlling it for flying, it's doing that through Wi-Fi. The Bluetooth is, I think, just for the initial communication. So,
maybe if you're in the house, maybe there's some setting in the app on your phone that you can configure it so it will actually join your main router Wi-Fi for when you're at home, so that you'll maintain the internet connection.
well, that might be. I don't know that I care because if I'm actually controlling the drone through the phone, I don't want to switch to another screen while the drone's in flight.
No.
Right.
I don't have to use the phone to fly it. I can fly it strictly off the buttons on the drone. I don't even have to have the phone with me, and it can follow me. It can do the one called follow. It can follow close, medium, or far. And droney will just go up and keep its camera focused on me, and then it'll come back. And circles around me. And rocket goes just straight up. I'm not sure how it knows how high to go. And spotlight is it just takes off, backs away a little bit, and just keeps facing me. And I can walk around, and it will turn and follow me. So it'll take it off, and then we'll be done with this.
Hello, Brian. Hello, John.
Howdy.
Oh, wow, you can hear the fans. That's kind of loud. Well, it was. Or it is. Sounds a little like a mini chainsaw. Or a distant train horn, one or the other. Oh no, it's going to attack Big B Spilled.
Suddenly I feel like I'm in South Park. It's coming right for us.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream while Doug is doing this. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you want to join us on the Zoom, the address is on the screen. Shoot me an email. We'll get you the credits and get you on there. See you guys tomorrow night. There is no Doug show tomorrow, by the way. It's Sunday. Good night. Thank you.